Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D, live in the morning, 5 days a week at 7 a.m. So, you guys, we made it to another Friday. You know what I'm saying? Living for the weekends again is what I used to do. And I feel like I need to get back to that just because that's the time where you can build those family bonds, get to see people that you don't get to see normally through the week. And, just take that time to unwind. But today is Future Talk Friday. And if you know what I know, all right, today is going to be a great Future Talk Friday. So do apologize if it's a little bit of background noise. I am on the road doing this. Typically on Friday mornings, I have to get up a little earlier for my debate team, but we'll see because they haven't been showing up like they're supposed to. But the beautiful part of it all, right, is if I continue to show up. Little did you know, every single day you get to be your better self just by 1%, right? And some days you even add another percentage. Maybe you get up to 5% or something like that. But what I want you to do today is to look at yourself, all right, in the mirror, take a picture of yourself or whatever the case may be, and say hello from the other side, okay? Today is the day that we're going to go ahead and manifest that we are at least 75 to 90% our better selves by a certain point this time next year. Okay. You can do it today. You can do it for tomorrow. You can do it for whatever day, but make sure it's in the month of April. Okay. Because by May next year, you guys are going to be inching, probably crawling, fighting, pulling nails and teeth and hair to get to that 100% self of a better you. Okay. So today we are manifesting and speaking into existence our best self. All right. Now, some of us may get there a little bit quicker than others. The thing is, we always compare ourselves to others, not realizing that we need to be comparing ourselves to ourselves. All right. That's your biggest competition any day of the week. Every single person in the world gets it confused because they think it's the person standing beside them. No, it's the person whose reflection comes back at you. All right. That is your biggest competition, will always be your biggest competition. And that, my friend, will unfortunately never, ever, ever change. All right. You can say, oh, well, what about the girl from high school that's doing this and doing that? Okay, that's great for her. Be happy for her in her situation and still focus on your situation, all right? Sometimes we get a little confused. The world wants us to be jealous. Why? Because jealousy helps spawn all these feelings and gets up and under our skin, and we start doing things that we probably really shouldn't be doing. Oh, well, she only rocks the Gucci. I'm about to say the Louis. That ain't a brand. The Gucci and the Louis and all this stuff. Okay, that's great. That's her taste, right? Me, you don't even have to give me anything name brand. I like Nike. Yeah. I like Puma. Yeah. But that doesn't mean I want to wear that all the time. There's plenty other people out here, up and coming, fashion designers. I forgot their title. And all these other people that are making these brands, building brands that has messages behind them and not something that doesn't even hold weight. Okay. Oh, but it was a Birkin, after so many years, that becomes like an investment. Great. But what does Birkin stand for? What do they believe in? What is the message they trying to put out there? That they bags expensive? I don't want that. I don't even wear bags. Sweetest thing ever happened to me. A kid gifted me a bag, and I just kind of looked at him, and he was like, oh, no, you always carry around a book bag. You need something smaller. And I just looked at him like, excuse me? This kid gave me a Coach bag. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to feel. But you know what? I was just like, thank you. And I took the gift for what it was, a gift. Did I re-gift it? Yes, because I don't wear bags. So it did get re-gifted. But I was like, okay, thank you, Mazel Tov. I don't know. I really don't know. But it was the thought that counted, right? He saw something that he presumed that I needed because I've always carried around my big book bag, which for obvious reasons, I need to put a lot of stuff in it. But I appreciate it. I did thank him. But it's just crazy that, he could have went and got me a little $10 bag from a store, and he went to an expensive store and got me an expensive bag because maybe his family has expensive taste, right? It's not me. They know I don't have expensive taste. I'll tell you in a heartbeat, all the best places to go shop and, find the deals and stuff. But I know that my future me is going to thank me for doing all of these things, not having that expensive taste and whatnot, right? Because that's not who I am. And if I try to be somebody that I'm not, or try to do something that I know goes against what I believe in and my morals, then guess what's going to happen? It's going to start to weigh me down and affect me more than anything else has, all right? My future self is going to look at me right now and say, hey, why? Why did you do that, right? Now, myself right now is looking at my past self in college going, why? What was wrong with you? Are you mad, woman? Like, I need to sit myself and have down a serious talk, okay? But today is focusing on the manifestation. We got a whole 4, 5, 6 other days to beat our past selves down. The thing is, you don't want to continuously beat yourself down, because sometimes that does lead to a form of depression, and that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a chance to elevate ourselves and to praise ourselves in a sense where we are acknowledging our accomplishments that have came and are yet to come, okay? So every single time I get the smallest little bit of like great news, I celebrate it, no matter how small it is, right? Maybe it's that all my students passed the test. I'm going to celebrate like never before. Like, I don't get paid extra or anything for them passing the test or nothing like that. But it's the fact that everybody understood the concept. That makes me happy, right? One of the field trips that I'm going on, got notified yesterday that it is going to be postponed until May. I was a little upset because, I had to rearrange my substitutes and whatnot. But guess what? I later found joy in it because I was like, you know what? That gives me more time to prepare myself, to set myself up to be ready for something like that, right? So you are just celebrating in the moment right now for your future self as well as for your past self, all right? Go ahead and write down the affirmation, that manifestation of where you're going to be at next year for an 80. It got to be someplace between 75 and 90%. And what that does is motivate you in order for you to push yourself and get yourself to where you need to be, okay? Every single day you're going to write that. You're going to have that on your wall, and you're just going to reflect on it, okay? You can put it on your mirror, you can put it on your wall, you can put it on your desk, wherever the case may be. But you want to make sure that you achieve that by this time next year. That gives you a year. That gives you a year of ups and downs, because that's exactly what it is. This isn't a smooth ride, all right? And if it was, I couldn't even lie to you and say that it was a smooth ride, because even the smoothest rides have a few bumps, all right? Even though smoothest roads outside of South Carolina, they still bumpy, all right? There's still little imperfections, but that's okay. It's the journey and the lessons you learn along the way that matters the most. All right, you guys, my name is Becky D with Becky D in the Morning, and I will be talking with you all Monday morning.